Hello everyone and welcome to Dynasty Mode. In this one, Notre Dame takes on the Trojans. I have a real concern that if we lose this game, we're going to be out of the playoffs. So Notre Dame, this is such an important game for them. USC, the number 2 ranked team in the country. We're the number 7 team ranked in the country. So, let's wait no longer. Both teams 10-1. Both teams in their last game of the season. Let's get it started. Notre Dame going to kick it off to USC to start this game. There's the kick. That one at the 5. And he's taken down at the 18. Notre Dame leads all time. USC, though, has a 3-win streak. Last time they won by 10. Or 8, not 10. So, the first play of the game. Incoming. Here's a snap. They're going to run it. And a fumble! Who's going to get it? Notre Dame grabs it at the 14. First and 10. And play action. There's a throw. It is caught. And just like that, Notre Dame has taken the lead. Touchdown. USC has the ball back. Now they're down 7-0. It's first and 10. Here's the snap. They're going to throw it. There's the man getting loose. He gets to the 40 for a first down. First and 10. USC going with it again here. Here's a snap. They're going to throw it. Screen pass. And the running back taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 4. Second and 14. Now the snap. There's a quick throw. He'll get 4. It's third and 10. So it's like they never moved. Third and 10 here. The QB. Gonna snap it. And got his man. Got a first down. However, there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be holding. That's going to send USC back. And instead of a first down, it's third and 20. Snaps it. QB trying to throw it. He does. And he's got his receiver, but Hawkins will not get a first. Fourth and 10. Here comes the punt team. Here's the punt. Waiters getting under it. And there he goes. And he'll get to the 21. First and 10. This offense back out. It's a handoff. Breeze got some room. Breeze gets to the 45 for a first down. A 24-yard gain on his first rush of the day. First and 10. Griggs, play action. And it's caught for 8 yards by Hilton. Second and 2. Hilton had that receiving touchdown on the first drive. They're going to run it. Breeze shut down. Third and 2. Griggs hands it off again. Breezes through. Breaking tackle after tackle. Gets to the 22. First down. First and 10. Man in motion. Griggs with a snap. And the ball is dropped by Larson. And it seems it's going to be a holding call. Yes, it is. So they'll be sent back. It'll be first and 20. So now they'll try again. Griggs got the pass off there, but Larson just couldn't hold on to it. And he is hit on the throw. 2nd and 20. Griggs not given enough time there. The offensive line just fell apart. Caught by Larson. 9 yards, 3rd and 11. Needing a first down to continue the drive. Man in motion. Here's a snap. Throw to Hilton. He is short. No good. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Griggs heads on off to Breeze. They're going to say it's not a first down. Notre Dame going to challenge. And no good. Or no, it is good. They do get it. So now they have the ball back. Clock still ticking. Here's a snap. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd and 10. 11 seconds. Griggs a snap. Throw to Hilton. Head still on his feet for a touchdown. Notre Dame scores. Hilton got his 2nd touchdown of the day. 1st and 20. Here we go. 2 seconds left in the 1st quarter. So one last play. Play action. Almost picked off. That ends the 1st quarter. Notre Dame leads 14-0. 2nd quarter is underway. First play of the quarter. Here's the snap. And got his man. First down, USC. Strong way to begin the quarter there. Now 1st and 10. Here's a snap. He'll run it himself. He's brought down. A loss of 3. ETN gets the stop. 2nd and 13. Snaps it. And it's tipped. 3rd and 13. As of now, Notre Dame is in. Here's the snap. And he's hit, but he holds on to the ball. Ty Hawkins, what a catch, and now they're going to no huddle. QB snaps it. Got a quick pass, taken down, a gain of 6. 2nd and 4, 5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter here. And now, here's a snap. And he airs it out. Big couldn't catch it. Had the ball in his hands, looking for the interception, and couldn't hold on. 3rd and 4. Their ball is too high. 4th and 4. Here comes the kicker. This one, 50 yards. Here's the kick. It is no good. USC still scoreless after the miss. Play action. Throw. Vio has it 2nd and inches. A quick pass there. Griggs just been trying to get rid of the ball all day, it feels like. Griggs running it himself. And first down, Notre Dame. 1st and 10. Here's a snap. And the ball is swatted. 2nd down. A stop by the CB. 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Throw. Bober's got it. And he's going to get 6 there. 3rd and 4. Now Griggs with it. Here's a snap. Griggs just gonna air it out. And it is intercepted in the end zone. A huge interception for USC, trying to turn the tide of this game. And the QB is sacked. 2nd and 16. Here's another snap. They're going to throw it. And the ball swatted by the lineman. 3rd and 16 now. QB will snap it again. ETN grabs it. Interception. Notre Dame had that QB completely confused. Notre Dame gets it back. 1st and 10. Griggs play action. Throw to Bober. He's got it. 1st down. That will bring up the 2-minute warning. Notre Dame leads 14-0. 1st and 10. Griggs will hand it off to start. Remus through. Touchdown. Notre Dame. They have a 3-score lead. Notre Dame on fire in the first half of this game. USC starts with it at the 32. QB with it. Man in motion. Here's a snap. And the QB sacked again. The 3rd sack of the day. That's a loss of 9. 2nd and 19. Screen pass. And running back. Take it down. A loss of 4. 3rd and 23. 50 seconds. QB with a snap. Is it out? Got him! And a 1st down for USC. Ty Hawkins broke loose. And now they're field goal range, but you know they want more. 35 seconds to go. Handoff. Man, take it down. Only a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Notre Dame forced to use a timeout after the injury. 30 seconds. 2nd and 7. Here's a snap. There's a quick toss. And now a gain of 5. 3rd and 2. Here we go. 25 seconds. QB snaps it. There's the throw. Got his man. USC on the board. Touchdown Trojans. Here we go. 1st and 10. Notre Dame with it. 15 seconds to go. Griggs a snap. Throw to Breeze. He will get it for a couple yards there. Now, 2nd and 2. 9 seconds. Throw to Vinci. And that is a 1st down. And now, 1st and 10. 4 seconds remain. I'm going to assume it's a Hail Mary here. Here's Griggs. And he lets it fly. In the end zone. No one there. The half is over. 21-7. Notre Dame leads. Here's the beginning of the 2nd half. The kickoff by Wade, and now Wader's under it. And he's taken down at the 15. 1st and 10. Let's begin the second half of action. Breeze is loose. There he goes to the 38. First down. Breeze, a limited number of carries, but still having a big day. Throw is stopped by the CB. 2nd and 10. Griggs, play action. And intercepted! USC has the ball, and now he's loose. There he goes. Taken down at the 2. USC, a chance to bring it within a score. 1st and goal. They run it. He's taken down. Loss of 2. 2nd and goal. And now this time, he runs it himself. He's brought down. Another loss of 2. 3rd and goal. Here we go. Here's the snap. And ball is swatted. 4th and goal. A wasted opportunity from this offense. They were at the 2-yard line and they'll only get a field goal. 10-21. Notre Dame with it again. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. And a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Not a lot to speak of there. He kind of got stuck. So you hate to see it, but it's what happens. So now it's 2nd and 5. And a handoff. Breeze shut down. A loss of a yard. 3rd and 6. Man in motion. Here's a snap. Throw to Hilton. And a first down for Notre Dame. 1st and 10. Griggs with a snap. Another throw to Hilton. This one gets him 8. 2nd and 2. Notre Dame just got to be careful. They could win this game if they are careful. And a handoff to Breeze. Gives them a first down. 1st and 10. Griggs, play action. Bomer got it. First down, he somehow held on to it. 1st and 10. Here's a snap by Griggs. Play action. It's out to Hilton. And out of reach. 2nd and 10. That ball wasn't close enough. And play action. Uh-oh! For the 3rd time! Intercepted! 1st and 10. Here's the snap. They run it. He's loose! And he gets a first down! 1st and 10. QB with it. Here's a snap. Play action. There's a toss. And a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. This will probably be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap by the QB. There's a throw. Got his man. First down and the 3rd quarter ends. Notre Dame leads 21-10. Here we go. 1st and 10. And now man in motion. And the QB brought down after a gain of 6. Did a great job stretching the play out as long as possible there. 2nd and 4. Man in motion. Here's a snap. There's the throw. First down. First and 10. Here's the QB. And here's a snap. And the throw, it's called a fumble. And they get it back, 2nd and 19. I don't know about a fumble there. I'm pretty sure, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. 2nd and 19 here. Man in motion. Here he goes. Got his man past ETN. He is laid out by a hit, but does get 12. 3rd and 7. Here's a snap. And the throw is intercepted. There he goes, bunted, going along the sideline. It's a pick six, touchdown, 80 yards. The voice crack on display, but more importantly, what a play. Notre Dame takes a bigger lead, and that might have just sealed the game. Notre Dame has a 3-score lead. They are 4 minutes from the playoffs. They lost it last year, trying to get back to it this year. And they are so close. 2nd and 5. Here's the QB. Snaps it. Got his man. And he gets to the 47. Exactly 3.5 minutes left on the clock. 1st and 10. Got his man. He's hit. 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Now the no huddles will begin. Here we go. And the QB brought down. Who lost to 6? 3rd and 14. QB with the snap. Airs it out, trying a deep shot. And the ball is hit out of his hands. 4th and 14. Here we go. And there's the ball. And it is swatted away. 3rd and 7. Notre Dame has it. Throw to the running back. 1st down. 1st and 10. Trying to go for one more touchdown. Hit on the throw. 2nd and 10. All right, here we go. Notre Dame is heading to the playoffs. They're going to win it 28-10. That is a huge victory. They stand strong, defeating that USC win streak in the biggest game of the season. Who will they face in the playoffs? Where will they seed in the playoffs? That will all be found out in the next video. With that, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.